Hey guys, it's Jane, it's Friday, and I'm here for the super quick Friday reads today. I've hardly finished anything all week. I'm still reading Neal Stephenson's The System of the World. I think I'm 90% of the way through that, so I'm really nearly done, but I'm still eking it out, so I'm not finished quite yet. I haven't got any further at all in Castle Waiting. I've nearly finished The Girl on the Train. Just yesterday I got to the point where I went, oh, I think I know what happened. And now I kind of don't want to finish it because it's going to be grisly. But I've actually been enjoying this much more than I thought that I would, but who knows? Because it's a thriller, it's very difficult to review this. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to say about it when I'm done, but I wasn't actually super looking forward to this. It's my In Real Life Book Club book. But yeah, I have actually enjoyed it, so I'll finish that off before book club next week. The one I have finished is this one, In the Hand of the Goddess, the second of the Song of the Lioness by Tamora Pierce. It's the second one after Alana, which was my first ever Tamora Pierce. So what can I say about this one? It's short, it's YA. So it's short and it's easy to read. I think I read it in one sitting pretty much on the weekend. The adventure stuff, again, continues to be very enjoyable. She's, I think, about 16 at the beginning of this and she's 18 at the end. So she's actually, in the course of this story, completed her ordeal of knighthood and is made a knight at the very end. And all the kind of swashbuckling stuff I really enjoyed. But I have to say, I was really disappointed by the kissing bits in this because I wasn't expecting it. It kind of caught me off guard. So there's nothing like super explicit or anything, but there's these two guys. You knew they were kind of going to be romantic interests because of how they were introduced in the first book. But she ends up basically being pursued by both of them. And then she's, without too much ado, sleeping with one of them. And I thought that was, I don't know, I thought it was kind of out of character to the kind of story that it is. I don't know. Am I that much of a prude? And like, it's the worst ever pickup line that the prince uses on her. This is the other thing. The guy she's actually ends up sleeping with is, you know, the crown prince, because of course that will have no complications to your life. When she first had her courses, she was in the palace pretending to be a boy and was freaked out, and then goes to find a healer woman. This is in the first book. Goes to find a healer woman in the city who explains what's going on to her, and among other things of sorting her out, gives her a magical charm against pregnancy. And yeah, so at the point when things start getting a bit that way with the prince, he sees for the first time that she's wearing this charm around her neck and asks what it is. And she explains, and he's like, have you ever tried it out? And I'm like, and then within like about 5 pages they are. And because of course it seems like what the book is saying, the only possible complication of entering into that kind of relationship when you're, I don't know, what is she at this point, 17 maybe, is pregnancy. And so if pregnancy is off the table, then everything else is fine, because there's nothing else could possibly go wrong or complicate your life. And the other thing is, sorry, I know this is turning into a rant. The other guy who's been pursuing her actually approaches her much more respectfully, I thought, and essentially tells her that he wants to marry her. And she's all, but you can't marry me because I'm the daughter of a noble house and you're not. And like, anyway, thankfully the romancy stuff doesn't actually take up that much room on the page, and the whole rest of it is very enjoyable. But yeah, I yeah, all the lovey kissy stuff. No. Ah, okay. So that's me. Once I finish what I'm reading at the moment, I've got a couple of things up my sleeve to go on with. The Language of Power by Rosemary Kirstein, which is the 4th in the Steerswoman series. I kind of put that off as well because I didn't want to finish what she'd written so far, but at some point you've got to do it right. So I've got that one. I have also got Flames and Water, which is the 4th of the Zane Holloway novellas that I picked up that I'm going to read. And I have got the first of the C.J. Sansom Shard Lake books, set in the time of Henry VIII, and it's a crime fiction series. And that one's called Dissolution. So that's what I've got to go on with once I finish these. I hope you're all well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!